So I kind of missed last week, but I have a good excuse this time. So essentially what happened last week was that the audio got messed up for the video I was shooting, and this led me to not be able to upload the video on time, so I just didn't upload it. But I promise you it's coming soon. Probably next week you're gonna get another double tea tasting Tuesday, and yeah, it was a pretty good video. I kind of have to spoil the tea that I said at the end, so that's essentially what happened. But hopefully this one comes out kind of on time. And yeah, let me just put the water to boil and I'll see you in a second. So some interesting facts about peppermint while the water boils. I couldn't find much on the history of peppermint itself and peppermint tea, but I did find out that peppermint is a hybrid mint between spearmint and watermint. Try to say that 5 times fast. The water's done boiling, and let me tell you about some things. This is the peppermint box, and I was like, okay, you know, it's a normal tea box, but the thing is, it's like, because of sustainability reasons and whatever, when I opened it up, I expected to see just bags of tea, but instead it's like it's just like this. No, it's separate, and it smells exactly like peppermint does. I cannot complain. The smell is really strong, but I kind of didn't like how it came in like this. But I mean, it's not too bad. I guess for sustainability reasons, you see, it's not too bad. Swiss Miss is worse. If you've ever seen Swiss Miss, you know what I'm talking about. Super excited for this. I can't wait to just absolutely fall in love with peppermint. It's my favorite candy in the world, like I said, and I'm just super glad I'm finally getting to taste this. Peppermint for me is like after a restaurant when you were a kid, you were done and the check would come in and it would have the candies on top of it. It would be peppermint and you would be so happy all the time. All right, let me put on the boiling water. And it says steep there for 4 minutes, so I'll see you in 4 minutes and after the thing cools down. 4 minutes have passed and I've let the water cool down for around 6. So I think it is time for us to try it. Okay, it's still pretty hot, but I think I can still drink it. Okay, that's burning. So the tea itself smells, oh wow, this actually smells like peppermint and not like the other ones where they just smell like water and nothing else. This smells stronger than the chai did. No, wow, that's wild. And it's black, like it's dark. It looks like the void from there. Okay, here goes nothing. That's still really hot. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Let me explain for a second. You know what eating mint candy is like, that feeling that it has on your tongue? I did not expect that, like the coolness, I did not expect that with the tea. This is still steaming and it feels cool. It feels cold. That is the wildest thing I've ever experienced. I do have to let this cool down a little bit. Maybe if I let it cool down, my tongue won't be burning, which means I'll be able to taste something. But right off the bat, that was just the feeling that this tea gives you is the craziest thing ever. Okay, so I let this cool for a little bit longer. I can actually touch the cup. It's still really hot, but it's not that bad. And yeah, let's continue on. So as for the flavor though, it's not like wow, this is the best tasting tea I've ever had, but I feel like just the feel that it gives you on its own is probably good enough. It's pretty good though. It tastes pretty good. You know, I'm kind of glad it doesn't taste like peppermint, like crazy peppermint, because if it did, I mean, we've all had peppermints. We know how strong that flavor is. I feel like it wouldn't have the kind of relaxing quality that this has, because even though this leaves a little weird feeling in your mouth of mint, it's making me feel pretty relaxed. Not as much as the chamomile, and probably not as much as the Thai. I actually would say it relaxes me as much as the chai. The taste itself though, it's not super overwhelming, but I would just say it's average. Like, really, if you're drinking peppermint, I feel like most people wouldn't drink peppermint for the taste, but more for the feeling that it gives you in your mouth. Because that alone is the most amazing thing ever. So I actually don't think this tea is good enough to be my favorite, but it is really good to be a runner-up. So I think in first place, I'm still gonna have chamomile, followed by peppermint. Then, of course, chai, question mark, question mark, question mark. Stay tuned for that one. And then in last place, we still have matcha. But I'm actually really happy with this. And, you know, I only had one chamomile tea and one chai tea bag, but I actually have a whole box of this. And I'm super excited to drink this almost every night now. So I think I'm gonna end it there. I'll see you next Tuesday, hopefully. And yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey today. I'll see you next time.